Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is yet another ColourPop video. So if you didn't watch my other two videos, I will link them below and in the video somewhere, so you can just click and watch those, because I kind of give a synopsis on ColourPop itself, and then I also review the Lippie sticks and all the face products from ColourPop. So make sure you watch those if you're interested in ColourPop products, because honestly, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I haven't found a dud yet. I mean, I've never come across a company or a makeup brand that literally gets it all the way through. Like, they don't, there's no hits or misses, it's all hits. Today is going to be all about their eyeshadows. I do have 13 eyeshadows. So in my other two ColourPop videos, I did talk a little bit about the company, so I'm not really going to go in too much about it. It's a very new company, they're very inexpensive, and literally the quality of these isn't like any other. I'm going to review the eyeshadows first and kind of give like a brief review, and then I'm going to get into individual swatches of each eyeshadow I do have. And yeah, and also I do have swatches of everything I have, Lippie sticks, face products, eyeshadows, everything on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me. It's at the Glamour Index. I'll post it somewhere in the video, but my social media links are always in the description box, so make sure you go follow me, because yeah, who doesn't like pictures of swatches? Nobody. So the ColourPop eyeshadows are $5, and I do want to show you guys a size comparison between the eyeshadows and the face products, which are 8. So here's the eyeshadow and here is a face product. All the face products are the same size. These are 8 and these are 5. I just want to kind of show you guys in case you're wondering what the size difference is. This was actually the first batch, like this was my first order, and yeah, 13 eyeshadows probably sounds a little bit extreme, but they have so many pretty colors. I'm not exactly sure how many colors there are. If I find it, I will link it in the video. But they have so many different shades, and they have a variety of finishes. They have satins, mattes, metallics, ultra metallic, pearlized, and pressed pigments. And literally there is something for everyone. Like, they have nudes, they have browns, they have pinks, purples, yellows, teals, blues, blacks. They have every shade you can think of. Like, every shade. I mean, there is not a look that you couldn't achieve with just ColourPop eyeshadows. So if you haven't heard about the texture and the feel of these, let me just tell you, it's like nothing else. Like, these are the coolest things in the world. They're powders, but they feel like creams. Like, they have like a spongy texture. When you press your finger into it, it makes like an indentation. They're so extremely pigmented. Like, they're so intense. I hear somebody walking! And they're so creamy and they're easy to blend out. It's like you're applying creams, but they act like powders. Like, I don't know what's in here. Like, it's legit magic in a jar. And I was kind of worried about how they would apply, because I know that ColourPop recommends you use your finger to apply them. Like, you're going to get the most out of them if you use your finger. But like, as far as like putting things in the crease or the outer corner or something, like I can do using my finger for like the eyelid, like packing it on the center of the eyelid itself. But like using my finger to apply like matte shades or, you know, shades in the crease and stuff, I'm not comfortable with. And these apply so easily. I was kind of worried about being able to work with them on that level. They're so long wearing, they're literally like stains. Like, it's crazy. Like, they're so creamy, and you would think that where they're so creamy and just, oh my god, so soft, that they wouldn't stay on your eyelids, but they do. These are just all around absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited about these. And I just want to shout it to the world, and hopefully we can get ColourPop to come to like stores and stuff, hopefully Ulta or something. That'd be awesome. Like, you have to keep the lids on these extremely tight. Like, you cannot let any air get into these or it'll dry out the formula. I have heard several people say that they didn't tighten the lids enough and that the formula dried up. So just be really careful and be very self-conscious about putting the lids on extremely tight. That is it for the review. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the swatches of each one and talk a little bit about each one and what kind of color it is and stuff. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first shade I have is called To a T, and this is a matte finish, and this is just a mid-tone warm brown. So there's a swatch of that, and once again, that is To a T. So the next shade I have is called Plunge, and this is a pearlized finish, and it's just a really pretty light warm golden champagne beige. So there is a swatch of that, and once again, that is Plunge. The next shade I have is called Game Face, and this is an ultra metallic finish. And the site calls this an intense penny copper. It definitely has some orange undertones to it. It's so multi-dimensional, and it has some really pretty like coppery gold specks of shimmer and glitter in there. And I think this is going to be so pretty on pretty much every single eye color. I think it's going to make every eye color pop. So here's a swatch of that, and once again that is Game Face. So the next shade I have is called Bandit, and this is a matte finish, and the site calls this a warm rusty brown. So there is Bandit. Next I have On the Rocks, which is a metallic finish, and the site calls this a vibrant true bronze with gold and violet glitter, and that's exactly what it is. It's so multi-dimensional, and I think this could work with so many different looks. It's so beautiful. So there is On the Rocks. So the next shade I have is called So Quiche, and this is such a unique shade. This is a metallic finish, and this is really hard to describe, but it's like an olive green with purple and pink and gold specks of glitter. It's so multi-dimensional, and it's so duochrome. I think it's going to pair up with so many different looks. It's so unique. So there is So Quiche. So the next shade I have is called Shop, and this is a matte finish, and this is just a really pretty like rusty coral shade. I've actually been loving this for putting in the crease as a transition shade. It's just so gorgeous for spring and summer. And there is Shop. So the next shade I have is called Lovely, and this is a metallic finish, and this is just a really pretty soft like light gold champagne. It is pretty multi-dimensional, and it's got a lot of glitter in it, and it's just so shiny and dewy looking, and it's just going to be so pretty with a lot of different eyeshadow looks. So there is Lovely. So the next shade I have is called Truth, and this is a satin finish, and this is just a really pretty like nice neutral like a light champagne beige color. It's really natural looking. It's not as intense as the other ones. It's not super glittery or shimmery or anything. It's just going to be really nice for those days that you just want to wear very minimal makeup but you want that brightness on your eye. And it actually reminds me a lot of Lorac Perfectly Lit highlighter. That one's been discontinued, but this could be an alternative if you did want to use this on your face. So there is Truth. So the next shade I have is called Mittens, and this is a matte finish, and this is just a deep warm brown with like a red violet undertone. That's what the site says, that's not me. So there is Mittens. So the next shade I have is another super unique one. This is called Bay. This is a metallic finish, and the site calls this a rich eggplant purple with an emerald and turquoise glittery duochrome. I think it's going to look different according to whatever eyeshadow look you're going for. So there is Bay. The next shade I have is called Lace, and this is a pearlized finish, and this is just a really pretty like true violet purple with blue undertones, and it has like blue specks of glitter in it. It's so duochrome, and so there is Lace. So the next shade I have is called Get Lucky, and this is an ultra metallic finish, and this is just a true gold. It's not too yellow, like the yellow undertone is not too strong where it's going to be overwhelming if you have fair or light skin tones. It's just a very neutral true gold. I think it's going to be so pretty for summer. So there is Get Lucky. So that is it for this ColourPop eyeshadow review and swatch video. So make sure you watch my other videos for other ColourPop products. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will have all of these swatches on there, including the face products and the Lippie Stix swatches. I post a ton of other stuff too. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah!